Hey guys, this is Rock King 3 bringing another Forza 5 commentary, live commentary. Just lost my train of thought there. This is going to be part of the parts and tune for the 3 and Out series that I did in A class. We're moving on up to S, but here's the parts for the A class. This is the BMW F10. I guess it's more of a BMW M5. And this is a speed build, and it took one race to get it done. But really the key here on the BMW, what I was trying to do is still make it sound like a BMW. You know, you hate to see like a BMW that sounds like a V8 and stuff like that, but at least in this case you couldn't make any changes. It was just the BMW engine or the BMW engine. But anyway, let's just jump right into it. Parts: 5.2 liter V10. Changed over to that engine. Drivetrain, we kept the stock rear-wheel drive, and we did the twin turbo on this one. That's a little bit different for me. I usually do the centrifugal supercharger, but I must have did some math on that one. We had the race intake. We have the stock fuel system. We have the stock ignition. We have the race exhaust. We have the stock cams, stock valves, stock engine block. We have the race pistons. We have the race twin turbo. That was 80 horsepower for 17 PI. That was a big win. No intercooler and no flywheel. Total on that horsepower, we have 756 horsepower. Car only weighs 3296, and it's an even 50% distribution on the balance of the car. We're going to have all the race components here. We're going to have the race brakes, the race springs, the race anti-roll bars. Yep. And we have the race roll cage on this one. The full race weight reduction. We have the stock clutch. We have the sport transmission. Yeah, just checking the PI there, make sure I didn't miss one. We have the stock drive line, and we have the race differential. We have the sport tire compound. You can see I went from a race level to a street compound just to make it a little bit faster. We have the stock front tire width, and we have the 315/30Rs in the rear. This one, I know there were some PI issues here, so BBSRE, I'm sorry, I'm not sure what the equivalent of that is, but you can do any weight equivalent of that. We have the stock rims on the front, and probably the stock rims in the rear. We do. Finally, we have the front Forza wing, and we have the rear Forza wing. Go here to the tune. Probably a lot of muscle car like settings. We'll look at it here. 26.5 on the tires front and rear. Gearing at 4.50 on the sport transmission. Looks like it's only a 5-speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alignment, we have at negative 4.0 in the front, negative 3.5 in the rear. Stock at 0, 0 here on the toe, and 5.0 on the front caster. Anti-roll bars, like I said, muscle car setup here. 8.62 in the front, 15.76 in the rear. Springs, we have 437.2 in the front and 557.9 in the rear. Ride height at 5.54 and 5.4, just balanced it out. Rebound stiffness at 7.7 and 11.7, providing some turn-in. Bump stiffness at 2.0 and 1.0. Full aero, again, traction issues. Braking at 47% and 200%, pretty standard for me. And differential at 46 and 40%. This car is a speed car. You may want to run it with traction control. I'm not sure if I did. I don't know if I had to. Just know that first and second gear is probably unusable with this type of horsepower and this type of car. It's just not built for that much horsepower to get enough traction. And as you can tell, I use the street or the sport tires versus the race tires, so we don't quite have the full traction that we could use. But again, use this as a speed car. It is a lot of fun. It's a BMW. I don't build too many of those, so when I build a good one, I have a lot of fun with them. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and we'll catch you next video. Later.